And welcome back to Sunrise. We are joined now by John and Kendra Smiley here. And we have a question from one of our viewers. And the question is, my teenage daughter confides in her stepmother and not in me. How can I get her to come to me when she needs to talk? This is a very common question.
Well, yes, unfortunately it is. The first thing this mom needs to ask are really two questions, ask and answer. Is the daughter receiving good advice? And is this a safe relationship? If the answer to both of those questions is yes, mom needs to step back and relax. At these years when you've got a teenager, I remember being a teenage girl, and there's some conflict between mom and teenager.
Right, and I think the other thing, when you look at the question, it's important to realize the mom is saying that should she demand the daughter to confide. Okay, those two words don't go together. Demanding and confiding.
You must tell me how you feel.
She can demand some communication, but when she demands to confide, almost impossible.
Right.
So that's something mom needs to look at. And the other thing that mom really needs to look at here is the motivation behind this. Is it about the daughter or is it about the mom? Is the mom, is the mom's pride coming in here and she wants the daughter to talk to her because of that, or truly is she thinking about the daughter? And that's really important as well.
Right, and let's say that maybe the advice isn't good. Well then, rather than mom confronting the daughter, probably mom needs to go to biological dad, ex-husband, and talk about it with him and share concerns with him and let him approach the subject also, not just mom alone, if they can work together.
Right, and I think mom needs to go then, if it isn't good advice, to the daughter, sit down with the daughter and talk to her and let the mom know, or let the daughter know what the trouble the mom sees ahead with that bad advice. And really the mom can't again demand that the daughter talk to her, but she can give that daughter some information and then let the daughter process that, because this is a difficult situation. But I think that either way, whether it's good advice, the mom can step back. If it's bad advice, then take it a small step at a time here and just give the daughter information.
And mom doesn't have to take this personally. With this being a stepmom, the daughter might view it more as a peer relationship. And so mom needs to, evaluate it and make an adult decision.
That's right.
And we see sometimes with any situation for teenagers that, as you said, demand is not a word that many of them comprehend, and this could be a pushback situation where it does more damage than good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And that's why if mom and dad, if it is bad advice, if mom and dad, biological mom and dad can get on the same page for the good of this daughter, that'll help. That'll help.
Perfect. John and Kendra, thanks so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be back after the break with other top stories, and Katie also has our next forecast.